Go ahead and shift back now, gently rocking from side to side. And then spin your palms to face up, fingertips to upper back. You could go with wider knees for sure if that's more available to you. Whatever child's pose feels nice, that's for you to decide. If you don't like the child's pose, then simply skip it. All right, let's go ahead and come on up. Spread your fingers nice and wide. We're going to transition in a down dog. So if you want to just come up to standing, that's fine. Otherwise, turn your toes under, lift your knees, strong across your shoulder girdle. Now shift your hips back, keep your knees bent. We're going to really work the length of our spine right now. Let's do our little dip. Rock your sit bones up towards the ceiling. Little moon the moon. Remember that one? Draw your inner thighs to the wall behind you. As you begin to straighten your legs, engage your quadriceps. Now add your abdominal diaphragmatic core. Get that stretch, the length in your spine. If it's too hard to get your legs to straight, just work the length of your spine, keeping knees bent. Remember, this one can be done at the wall or the countertop. Let's go ahead and walk up, feet to hands. Release your head, your neck, your shoulders, a little wiggle. I'm going to take my heels off of my blanket here, and then switch my hand, bring your hands to your hips. Try to keep your hips right over your ankles. Engage your quadriceps, internally rotate your thighs, firm into your heels, lift your body up a little bit, halfway up, get the head in alignment of the spine, and then rest of the way, push into those heels, lift all the way up. All right, beautiful. Come to standing. Let's go ahead and unwind, just gently unwind. Super soft, gentle movement. All right, now let's reach up the left arm, firm into the outer edge of that left foot and open that left side of your body. Inhale and lift. Exhale and release down. Reach up now through the right, root down into the right, and then lean now to your left. Inhale and lift. Exhale and release down. All right, let's reach up now through the left, root down left, and we'll take that nice little lateral dip to the side. Inhale and lift. Exhale and release down. Reach up now through the right, root into the right heel, little lateral dip to the side, just opening side. If it's too much to lift the arms, just keep it down. Inhale, lift, exhale, release down. Bend your knees a little and just gently unwind. Earlier. Okay, so let's go right into one standing pose. We'll use chair pose. And if you have a block, use a block. You can also use a towel for this. So place the block between your inner thighs. Remember, some of you would prefer to have that block also a block or chair or something for your hands. And then we can use also a blanket right under our heels, optional. Hands to heart. Squeeze the block. Now bend your knees, shift your hips slightly back, and reach your arms either forward or up. Squeeze into that block, activating muscles to bone. Breath is soft and smooth and subtle. And then on the exhale, release, flat back, slowly down to touch the block. Squeeze the inner thighs into the block, release your head. Now bend your knees again. Squeeze the block, lift your head in alignment of your spine. Reach your arms forward. Come all the way up, nice and slow, nice and controlled. Place the hands back to the heart center. Inhale here, exhale, shift the arms up or forward, head in alignment of the spine, knees bend, hips go slightly back. Nice flat back folds mindfully forward. Once you're reachable to your block or chair, straighten your legs, release your head, squeeze your inner thighs together. Then bend your knees again, head in alignment of the spine, reach your arms forward, keep that flat back as you lift, come all the way up. Release your hands down. Beautiful. Release your hands, come, bring the block away, and then we're gonna sit down. So let's sit down, and we'll go into a nice, easy seated twist. Left leg forward, right leg either over the top or to the inside of the knee. Lift up tall through your spine. And then use the flesh of your belly and twist to the right. Place your right hand to the ground. If you're up higher, you might want to use a block, that's fine too. Draw the flesh of the belly gently to the right, push through the left foot, give a little rotation, look over your right shoulder. And then release your head, your shoulders, and then draw your leg back in place. All right, right leg forward, left leg over the top. Lift up really nice and tall. Press a little through your right foot, moving from the sacroiliac joint. Come into your twist. Draw left shoulder blade in. You could have hand or elbow, either side of your knee. Give a little gentle rotation at the cervical. Look over left shoulder if that's available. All right, release your head. Unwind right to center. Let's come to a seated position. So any seated position that's available to you. Sit up nice and tall, broaden the collarbone. Place your hands onto your lap. Gently close your eyes. Feel the effects of your practice. Begin to tune into the ebb and flow of your breath. Feel the expansion of the breath around the rib cage. Remember, 360 degrees out and down. And then on the exhale, feel the contraction. Little gentle hugging in, abdominal diaphragmatic hug. So certainly you can keep your eyes closed for this. Nice and easy, soft breaths. Just connecting in, inhale. Notice if your breath is a little bit bigger from our practice and see if you can soften it now. Inhale, breath expands out and down. Exhale, contracting. Remember, it's lift of perineum, that's pelvic floor, low belly, belly button to pubic bone, zone of apposition, the rib cage. Tethers in at the end. So the perineum is just in front of the anal sphincter. We give a lift on the beginning of the exhalation, tone and hug in. So just really gentle now, level of 1 to 2. Now open your eyes for a moment. Lift your hands away from your lap just a little bit. Sort of have them around the same area of your rib cage. Somewhere around there. On the inhale now, let the breath expand down and out. And exhale, little contraction, little jellyfish breathing. So inhale, you can close your eyes when you're ready, especially if you know this, you've done this before. So I'm talking, it's hard to kind of see, but when you're doing it, you can really feel it. So on the inhale, you're expanding out, your breath is in your rib cage, floating down, your hands are expanding to mirror the movement of the breath. And then on the exhale, as you give that little gentle hug, Your hands come up in that little jellyfish shape. Little jellyfish, little shiitake mushroom shape. Once you're ready, once you feel it, you see it, close your eyes. If you can't connect the two together, just let the hands come down, connect to the breath, and then maybe add the hands back in. Try to make your breath as soft and smooth and small and subtle, silent as you can, in and out of the nose. One more time now, one more breath or two, and then let those hands just float as softly down, connecting hands to legs, broaden collarbone, close the eyes if they're not already. Create a breath that is as soft and small as you can. Let go of the abdominal diaphragmatic hug. So gently now close your, or open your eyes, excuse me. This would be the time for Shavasana. So we're going to get set up. We'll bring your blanket in for your head, support for the head and neck. You're welcome to go legs up wall if you want, or lie down. Bring in a blanket, a towel, a bolster if you have for underneath your knees. So you could use the blocks with a towel on top, arms by your sides. Close your eyes now. And once again, feel the effects of your practice. Stay here for as long as you like. I thought you might love that familiar sound. So go ahead and wiggle your fingers and toes. Gently roll to your side. And come up to seated. Bring your hands to your heart in Anjane Mudra, prayer position. And we'll finish with one single Om. You could join me or listen. I'll begin with an inhale. Om. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in my yoga space. Hope to see you soon.